Well, good afternoon and welcome to update 3. It's just gone 20 to 3 on a Wednesday afternoon and we're into September. You're currently looking at peg number 7 and you're thinking, why no rods? Well, I am fishing, but I've had to change the tactics completely today. As I'm sitting here talking to you, I don't know an exact temperature, but we can't be far away from 30 degrees. The UK is currently being blessed with a heat wave, and there was no way I was going to be sitting behind 2 rods today. I arrived as normal around about 10:30, 20 to 11 straight from work, and yeah, I've had 2 or 3 laps around the lake and the fish are all on the surface. So a decision was made, and basically I'm walking around with a 12-foot floater rod, a bucket of mixers, a bag full of bits and bobs and a landing net, and I'm basically just looking for opportunities to maybe nick one off the surface. Right, for anybody interested, this is my current floater fishing setup. So we'll start with the rod. It's 12 foot in size and it's ESP's floater. That's complemented with Daiwa's Whisker SS 2600. Lovely reel this. It's got a DP spool on it, very good clutch, very reliable, well balanced, and it complements this rod superbly. Main line, I'm using 12-pound Nash Sig Flow, and that's direct to a size 8 Nash floater claw. Free line tactics, which is what I prefer in my floater fishing, but obviously sometimes you have to use some form of controller or bolt machine, etc. in certain situations to get your bait out to your intended quarry. But me personally, if I can get away without using a controller and catch them at close quarters, that's what I like to do. Incidentally, this was the exact setup that I used to catch baby ben earlier on this year. So, bit of a brief insight to my floater fishing. Not that I do a great deal of it, and I'm no expert in any means, but yeah, I thought it might be interesting to somebody watching this video today. Morning, just gone up to midday on a Wednesday, 12th of September, and I'm into the first 2 days of some annual leave. I've got a little bit of fishing planned this week before I head up to Scotland to visit family, which is long overdue. Bringing up to speed, last week I fished in temperatures of 25 plus, and those temperatures got even warmer and stayed for the duration of the week. The tactic that day was to try and bag one off the surface. With the amount of fish on the surface, it was a no-brainer really to have a go for them. Within 6 hours of fishing I had one opportunity, which was scuppered thanks to a moorhen. Managed to get 1 or 2 fish, taking floaters right tight to the margin, literally under my feet, and I had a beautiful mirror just about to stick his gob round my hook bait, and a moorhen darted out the margin. Massive splash, moorhen went one way, carp went the other way, and that was that for the day. Weather-wise, had a bit of a change this week. Monday was overcast. Yesterday we actually had a day of rain. Hence the reason why I've got buzz bars and bank sticks on my pod today, because for the first time in absolutely weeks I've been able to get a bank stick in the ground. Today we've got blue skies and fluffy white clouds, and on arrival there was fish absolutely everywhere. But I decided to stick 2 rods out. I've actually, my right hander's on a new spot. I haven't really targeted the open water yet, so yeah, fancied a bit of a change today. So the left hander's on the far margin as normal, and that right hander is fished in open water just to the right. I've got my floater rod set up behind me just in case I do get a window of opportunity, and as usual I'm fishing to around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So let's see what today's got in store. I'm the only angler present, so it's just me against the carp. Coffee time. Catch you later. Oh, just comes at 2 o'clock, and around about 5 minutes ago all that area over there was covered in scum. All of a sudden it broke, parted, and a gigantic flat spot's appeared, and that's where my right hander's placed, right in that open water. Scopex squid glugged and glazed, and a few pellets which have also been glazed. So something just come along and had a bit of a mooch and created that. Very interesting. It's got the old juices flowing. It's not picking it up, but there's some fizzing just appeared. Yeah, really encouraging. Right, let's get back behind them rods. I'm just approaching 5:30. Sadly nothing materialised from that flat spot, but in the last 20 minutes I've seen plenty of activity on that far margin where the left hander spotted. I've just been chatting away to one of the owners. He come round with his dog, and I've lost count how many times I've seen fish show not far from where that left hander is. Reeds have been knocking. Does look promising. I was planning to depart around about 6, but I think I'd be a fool if I didn't stick it out a bit longer. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So hopefully something does materialise. But if it doesn't, there's always tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Good morning. Just approaching 11 AM on a Thursday. And this is more like it. When I saw the forecast last night, got to be totally honest with you, I struggled to sleep. Overcast, warm, light rain. Don't get much better than this. I stuck it out to around about 6:30 last night, but unfortunately nothing happened. But before departing, topped up both the spots with a good helping of scopex squid, and we're in position and fishing. I'm the only angler present. Wouldn't it be nice if it's Big Fish Thursday? Got to be honest, I felt the most confident with these conditions that I have for the last swap, probably 6 weeks. So nothing is a given, or a cert I should say, in fishing. But we're here, we're doing it. Rods are on the spots. You can't catch them at home. So as usual, I've got around about 6 hours fishing ahead of me. Let's see what today brings. I'm sure you'd agree, a bite is long overdue. Kettle's calling, catch you later. First bite in weeks. Absolutely chuffed. I said I fancied it today. Oh, the relief. Right. I'm going to go and get one of the unlucky mats which is supplied by the fishery, get myself sorted and get it in front of the camera. Absolutely chuffed. Easily over £20. Have a look at this. That has well and truly made up for all those blanks over the last what? It's got to be 5 or 6 weeks. What a fantastic carp. Surely it's got to be pushing 24, maybe £25. But as I said before, the weight is absolutely irrelevant. It's just all about catching carp for me, and beautiful creatures like this. I feel so privileged. Another scopex squid muncher. God, I feel fantastic. I feel on top of the world. Right, let's get some stills. Delighted.